citizens have been demonstrating, buying tires on the streets in France, and they are protected by the police. They've been demonstrating in Europe, in Britain. They've been demonstrating in Israel. They've been demonstrating even in Japan. So we want to tell these people that Kenya fought very hard to bring this new constitution. We will ensure that the provisions of this constitution are protected. The civil rights of the people of Kenya must be respected by whoever is in the regime, unless they want to impose a kind of civilian dictatorship back on our people. Asanteni sana. End of the statement.
My name is Emmanuel Tor from KTN News. Just one question. Your previous attempts to access the CBD weren't successful. Okay.
Raise your voice.
All right. My name is Emmanuel Tor from KTN News. Your previous attempts to access the CBD were unsuccessful, and tomorrow you've targeted at least 4 government installations. How are you going to do this time round, and how are you going to access? Thank you.
Well, of course, we know where those institutions are. Last time, we were barred from entering CBD. We therefore were forced to actually go on the periphery of the towns. We will never choose to go to a place like Madari, or to Kawangware, or Kangemi, or Kibra, Mukuru Kwanjenga, Pipeline, and so on. But we were denied access to the CBD, where we had applied to go and peacefully demonstrate and present our petitions to the authorities concerned. Today they are actually trying to repeat the same thing. You said that Kenyans fought so hard to bring this constitution to life, and that it is the responsibility of each and every Kenyan to defend provisions of this constitution. What these people are saying today is allowed to hold water. No Kenyan will ever be able to do any demonstration. All demonstrations will be illegal under the guise that you are going to be destroying people's properties, you're going to interfere with businesses of people, and so on. So they're trying to create a very, very dangerous precedent, and this must be resisted by all means.
Prime Minister, thank you. I am Maji from Citizen TV, and this is generally a concern from the Kenyan public. You hold on to a position granted by the Constitution. That's given. The government says we are banning that based on the destruction of property and chaos that might accompany your protests. But I'm concerned on behalf of the Kenyan people as a professional because of the political uncertainty. You are a leader in this country who is held in high esteem. The president exercises authority from the people as it is happening at the moment. Just when will this uncertainty end? Because look, investments are dipping. The economic crisis in the country is one that Kenyans are unable at the moment to fathom. Investors can't have the heart to invest again in the country, and it's staining our reputation amongst the community of nations. Just when will the political establishment understand the need for sanity and stability for this country to progress?
I guess you are addressing the question to the wrong person. You are actually dealing with the victim, and that question should be put squarely to Mr. Ruto and Mr. Gachagua, because as you see, we ourselves are using the only tool available to us to talk to these people. We even offered to negotiate. We even appointed a team of negotiators, and you saw what they did. Despite appointing one of our members as their representative, and they did that on purpose. They did not want to have any negotiations. We've said that we are very ready to engage constructively in negotiations, but they have not shown any good faith in offering to negotiate. At times, they've just been trying to buy time here and there. And that's why we actually resorting to this. This is the only option that's available to us. But for your information also, and for the information of the media generally, we have received very credible information that they are again planning tomorrow to go back to the Jubilee headquarters, to invade Jubilee headquarters with goons, to try to take it over. On the one hand, Mr. Ruto has been saying that he wants